Today I'm sharing a product that I've been hoarding not all year, but for quite a while, and today I'm actually going to use it. Do you ever do that? You buy something because you loved it, and then you set it aside, and then you don't use it, and then you think, why didn't I use it? Today, I'm going to do just that with one of those products. However, this product was sent to me from Concord & Ninth, so thank you, Concord & Ninth. But I'm still excited to share it with you today because it's been languishing. It's been languishing in my closet of crafty goodness. Today, we're bringing it out and making a card. To see that project, stick around. It's coming up next. I have been wanting to use this much loved die plate for months. I've had it. It's been in a little bin called Must Use. And today I am going to use this die. Now, there is a stencil set that goes with this as well, but for the card that I want to share right now, I do want to just do cardstock. I've pulled 3 colors. I have Artichoke, Pink Lemonade, and Dragonfruit. So these are all Concord & Ninth colors. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut 3 plates out of all of this, and then I'm going to cut out one more panel to use as my placeholder. So let me get all the die cuts done, and then we're going to start piecing it all in. I've got all the pieces cut out. Now, I made one little lightweight little placement guide, and I think what I'm going to do, I mean, there's 6 ways you can do this. 6 ways to Sunday, right? Or 6 of one, half dozen of 45 others. I want to do my general placement, right? I want to figure out, I'm going to go like that. I think I'm going to put you there. I think I'm going to do a green. Well, no, I might do, I don't know yet because I know I want to move into my green. And here's the beautiful thing. I have all these, I have 3 sets of these, right? So I could do this multiple times. Plus, I have panels that all look like that. And these can be saved and turned into other cards. So there's a lot you could do. You could even just have something like this and offset it just a tiny bit, trim it down a little, and you'd have a cute little shadow layer. However, that's not what I'm doing today. So we're going to go in here and pop you down. I love these colors together. I don't know if there's technically any science behind them. I just think they're pretty. But now what I want to do is move into that, right? Because I actually am going to do something else here for the center, and I'm not sure what yet. Haven't decided on that one. But you know what, though? I don't want those to line up that way. Here's what you can do. You can mix it up. I'm not going to go in order because what I would rather do is have this here like that. Then we'll put the V in over here like that. And we will close with, well, I guess I've almost got 3 of each. I think I'm going to close with this E, and then I will take this green, and that gives us 3 elements of each color. See that? So all 3 colors get used. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Kind of like that. I'm going to set that up here for now. And I think I'll just grab a little bit of press and seal. Then I can quickly add some adhesive to the back of this and get it ready for my note card. So let me grab that. All right, we'll just take our press and seal, the magical product, take some out, tear it, and then I'm just gonna lay it down like that. Now, you can also use this piece of white cardstock as your guide for placement as well. I just kind of thought it would be fun, and I'm going to burnish this just a little. I thought it would be fun just to add some foam, maybe strips? No, I'll do little foam squares. Let me grab some of those. Before I flip this over, I'm going to trim some of the extra press and seal. Like that, so it's not too much. I mean, you don't have to do this. I don't know why I'm doing this, maybe because I'm a bit of a weird neatnik. But let's lift this up like that. Then what I usually do is just kind of fold it over on itself so that my hands don't stick to it, and it gives me a little handle to hold it. I'm going to trim it before I pop this down, I think. All right, let's see. Cathy Cathy C, making it harder than it has to be. All right, I've brought in my adhesive center, and if you haven't seen my adhesive center, this has brought me more joy than anything. It's just a little seasoning packet holder, and I keep thin, regular, black backed, and scrapbook adhesives. So I have all brands that I use in here. These are from Simon, and I am going to pop this up a little more. I'm going to use the thicker foam squares. So this is going to take a little while. Let me put on some music and speed it way up to superhuman speeds. All right, now that might seem a little tedious, but I just thought building up dimension and gluing would have taken a while. And I have all these foam squares. And people who I give my cards to are going to keep them forever, right? That's the hope. Let me grab a piece of cardstock so I can make a quick note card. So let's slide you out for now. Bring in my score buddy, or as my husband calls it, the Scor buddy. Have no idea why. Okay, we're going to score this at 5.5 to create our top folding US A2 sized note card. So this will fold down to be 4.25 by 5.5. Bring in my Teflon bone folder and give that a nice press. All right. And I think I am going to tape this closed because it's such thick cardstock. It's very substantial. And because I am planning to pop this directly on, I want to have everything flat when I'm doing that because I can't risk it after this many foam squares. I am not willing to take that chance. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, and I haven't forgotten this little guy, right? Okay, I am going to trim this down a little bit more, just on the top and side. I am going to also remove all the backers. And then we're going to pop it right on. But I think what I'll do is I'm going to go in here, get really close to this edge, like that. Boy, these scissors cut through this like butter. These are Spellbinder's shears, and wow, you don't even have to really do much to them to get it to go. All right, there we go. That way I have a very easy way to pop this down. Let me get all of these off. I am not going to make you watch because that is, we're just going to use our same tool and carefully, well, sometimes I just use my fingernails and hold the letters in place so they don't pop out of the piece. Let me get these all off, and then I know I'm using my jewels and not my tools, but trust me, it's going to work. All right, we're getting to the very last ones. And the only reason I am using my jewels, because I want to make sure that I hold the pieces in and don't lift them up from the press and seal. Okay, and just like that. And now here's the best part. Well, I don't know if it's the best part, but it's a fun part. I got to separate all that. But here you bring in your note card into anything with a corner. Now, I usually just use my Score Buddy, but you can use your Misty for this as well, right? You're pressing it in, pick up your friend, and all you have to do, and actually I like to angle it a little so I can actually see what I'm doing. I'm going to butt it right up against and drop. And when I do that, I have mostly lined this up right where it needs to be, which I think is kind of cool. Okay, and just, give that a nice press. Although the foam squares, they're going to adhere hard and fast, which is one of the beautiful things about them. And then we peel you off. Thank you, Press and Seal, for your service. And we just lift this up and gently coming around the mountain. And now I have this card that has perfect placement. More or less. I was maybe a little off on that side, and it's got all that great shadowing and dimension. And the thing is too, and I've been doing this lately, if you're making a card and you think, ooh, I kind of messed up the placement a little, I can trim that so easily on my paper trimmer, and I think I might. I don't think this is going to hurt anything, but I am going to come in here. I am going to come over just a little bit. I'm going to press real hard like that. And that way we're going to create a slightly closer look. I could even do a little more. I just want it to be equal, and nobody's going to know, right? See how much more equal that is from side to side? And you can even go in on the bottom and take a little more off. Let's do a little more. Okay? Because as long as you're still in the dimension that it's going to fit into an envelope, it's good to go. Isn't that fun? We need to add one more element. To finish this off, I found a little piece of hot pink glitter cardstock, and actually think this is so cute. So I think what I'll do is just glue it up. Now here I'm not going to pop it up, but I don't know why. I just sometimes, sometimes I think, well, do I want to pop it? And I don't always have to pop it up. So I'm just going to do pink lemonade because that's the color of that heart, right? And we'll just glue that for some dimension. Get that lined up. Pop you in here. This is Connect Glue from Gina K Designs. Make sure we have enough. And pop our little glitter heart right there. And again, just wiggle it into place like that. Hold it, get it lined up. It's funny how sometimes it can take me so long to do the smallest little pieces, but we're just holding that in place, squeezing, letting that glue adhere. And I'll even, just for a second, pop this on my little Handmade Kindness glass block. It's nice and heavy. Let that adhere. And then we'll take you out, set you there, and that will have just a little bit of dimension on the heart. I think this is so cute. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I love these colors together, and I just think it's warm and unique, and the typography is very, very cool. And then this little gem of a heart fits right in the center for just a little bit of shine. And I don't think this card needs anything else. Sometimes you got to save those little boops on there, right? You got to keep it just as is. And that is my finished card project for today. You can find links to all of the products I used in today's video in the YouTube description box. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you, so please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. To see more fun cards featuring products from Concord and Ninth, check out the 2 thumbnails I have linked below, and I'll see you in those videos.